Hey friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll share with you some DIY Easter decor. Let's go ahead and get started. DIY number 1. For this project, I'm using one of these plastic eggs. I'm sure everybody have those in their house. And I'm gonna just add a little dab of hot glue and close it, making sure it's closed and it's not gonna open up. After that, I am going to give one coat of Mod Podge with the sponge brush or foam brush, I'm sorry. After it's dry, I'm going to go ahead and take this steel Waverly chalk paint and some baking soda, and I'm going to mix it up to create this texture, consistency, thicker. That way it will apply nicer and will create an illusion of a faux cement look. I needed to give 2 coats. So second one was just lighter, making sure I cover everything. When everything was dry, this is how it looks like. Alrighty, after that, I'm going to go ahead and take this Dollar Tree acrylic white paint, and I will use the same brush, or actually foam brush, and just dab it a little bit on top portion of this egg. I just wanted to add a little bit of depth, and here it is. Just very subtle. After that, I'm using this metallic gold paint, acrylic paint, and I'm going to go ahead and just dab it with a brush on the bottom portion. I wanted to mimic something that I saw online. They used gold leaf. I did not have a gold leaf, so this was the second best option, and I think it looks perfect. I love this. Tell me what you think about this idea. DIY number 2. For this project, again, I'm using one of these plastic eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these 2 pieces, or actually the piece that connects these 2 pieces, and I'm gonna cut it off, making sure it's nice and smooth. After that, I'm gonna close off these 2 holes on each side with the hot glue. Some of the eggs don't have them, this one did have, and I just decided to close it off. Alrighty, after that is done and dried, I'm gonna use a Mod Podge to give it 1 coat. Now, I would, you can do it afterwards, but I don't know why I did it first, but either way, I don't think it matters. After that, I'm taking, I tried with scissors and I tried with this X-Acto knife to kind of cut out the ends so it looks like a broken eggshell, if that makes sense. So really there's no particular pattern. I just cut little slits and you know, kind of a V-shape looking pieces, and I went back and forth until I was happy with the way it looks like. Alrighty, now that's all done, this is how it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and paint these. I'm using this Oops paint from Sherwin-Williams. It was only $2, and it's kind of like a eggshell tan color or sand color, but really you can use any color that you want. Alrighty, I gave this 2 coats. I wanted to make sure everything is covered, and I didn't care about imperfections because, you know, eggs are not perfect. After it was dried, now those cut-offs on a top were more prominent. And after that, I'm gonna go ahead and take this reindeer moss, but before that, I will take some rocks to put in one of them just to make sure it stays in place and it gives some little bit of weight. Then I'm gonna put a very little of that moss on top, and then small succulent that I had on hand from the Dollar Tree. I used a little bit of hot glue just to make sure to keep it in place. And after that, this project is completed. You can definitely use, create many of them and put them in a little container. A container, I think it will look so cute, but I love how this turned out. Tell me what you think about this idea. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We're so happy you're here. We share a lot of budget-friendly DIYs, decor ideas, thrift flips, home improvement DIYs. If something like that interests you, we would like for you to stick around, subscribe to our channel. Just recently, I realized that 60% of our viewers are not subscribed, and that's huge for us. We would love for you to stick around and subscribe. It would help us grow our channel so we can produce more of these videos. Make sure to click on notification bell on, that way you don't miss any of our future videos, and like this video and other videos if you enjoy them. Alrighty, DIY number 3. For this project, I'm taking this large plastic egg. I'm going to be only using bottom portion of it, the one that has kind of like a stand on the bottom. And what I'm going to do, again, I will take Mod Podge and I will give this one coat. Okay, after it's done, this is how it looks like. Now we have the base. I will take the same Waverly chalk paint in a color steel and a little bit of this white paint from the Dollar Tree and a baking soda to create, again, that thicker cement looking consistency. First coat, I just wanted to kind of brush on. It was pretty thin, and after that I decided to go more heavy and kind of in a dabbing motion to create that texture as well, not just a cement look. Okay, after it was done, this is how it looks like. I just added a little more sporadically. That way there will be a little difference in shades to make it more realistic. Alrighty, now that it's all done, this is how it looks like. I actually painted it inside as well. If your egg is different color, you can maybe leave it. If it's white, you can leave it unpainted from the inside, but mine was blue, so I had to paint it. Alrighty, next I'm going to be using this faux moss stones from the Dollar Tree. One package fits perfectly. I think this is a great addition to any shelf when you decorate for Easter. But as always, I want to hear, what do you guys think about this idea? Would you recreate it? Would you change anything? Alrighty, DIY number 4. For this project, I am using these paper straws. I actually got them from my local Publix. They were very inexpensive, but I'm sure you can find them anywhere. I took 3 of them and I flattened them down, and then I connected them. I actually just pinched a little bit end of one to be able to push into another one, and that was pretty secure. I didn't need to use any glue or anything. And after that, I am bending this into an egg shape. Alrighty, now that I have this done, I'm going to take a rest of the paper straws and I'm going to cut little pieces, and I will create a pattern inside of this egg, connecting those pieces. I hope it makes sense what I'm saying. You will see in just a minute what I'm doing. And I will use hot glue to attach these together. There is really no particular pattern that I created over here. It really is up to you. You can put as much or as little pieces as you want. Okay, now that it's all done, this is how it looks like. Of course, the parts where I used the glue and where it was connected, it was visible a little bit and I didn't like it. So I used this jute twine from the Dollar Tree, and I kind of used a crisscross motion to wrap this around. That way it will be more secure and it will look neater. It would look neater, but I also think it adds a little bit to this piece, because this piece would be maybe a little too plain without it. You can even use a different color of twine if you want to make it more two-dimensional, or maybe just different looking. I went with very natural colors, if you notice in this video, so that's why I stuck with this color of the twine. So I did this to every single part where there was a connection of 2 pieces of the straw. Okay, now that it's all done, I'm using 4 of these Jenga blocks from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to connect these together. First, 2 of them I will connect next to each other, then the other two as well, and then I will connect those lengthwise, or actually next to each other. So it creates a long rectangle. That will be the base where I will glue this piece on. And after that, this project is completed. Again, it's very customizable. You can add some greenery if you want. I really wanted very simple decor piece, so that's why I left it as it is. But this is how it looks like. I think it's super cute and very different than anything. But I want to hear what you guys think about this idea. And DIY number 5, I'm going to be using 3 of these plastic eggs. They're smaller eggs. And then I will start with the twine, a little piece of twine. What I'm going to do, I will go from the inside of the egg, and I will pull the twine, or actually push the twine through that hole on the top. And then I will push the other end down back inside, if that makes sense, just creating that loop. And then I will tie the knot from the inside. That way it is secured and it's not going to come out, and I cut off the excess. After that part, I'm going to go ahead and close the egg, and then I will take the top part and I will just create a knot right close to the egg. That way it will look nicer and neater, I think, and it will be more secure. I will do the same thing with the other 2 eggs, but the loops will be a different length, as you can see over here. Alrighty, next I will take fabric that I had from Christmas, leftover from Christmas, but you can use any fabric that you want. This one is kind of like a fur fabric, and I think it's super cute. And I will wrap each egg with this fabric. What I like about this fabric, first of all, I didn't like that it frays a lot, but I like that it's very forgiving because it has that kind of coil pattern on it. I don't know if you can see on a camera, but I was able to glue pieces, and if I was missing one piece, I was just able to add it without problems, and you wouldn't even be able to see it. So it's very, very forgiving, probably because it's fur as well. So after I wrapped all 3 eggs with this fabric, I went ahead and put them in an offset position. So 3 of them are kind of like a hanging, right? This is the piece that is hanging piece for the door or anything like that. And then on the top, I am adding a little extra piece of twine to just kind of wrap it towards the end of this rope to make it nice and seamless. And then I will cut off the excess. That way there will be a loop on top, and that's what we'll be using to hang this piece. After that, this project is completed. Again, you can add greenery or flowers or customize it any way you want it. I really want it very, very simple, and this is how it turned out. Please tell me in the comments down below which one of these was your favorite. Would you recreate any of these? Would you change anything? If you're new, please introduce yourself. We would love to get to know you. If you're returning, we appreciate you so much. Again, thank you so much for being here. We will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.